your fighter.
Slightly inspired. Fight.
Alright, hey family, how you doing? It is your girl Pamela Yvette, y'all. Coming at you with another video. You want to put that on? Y'all, how about as soon as we got out here to the park to do some exercise and then taking Kai so he can run and get some exercise as well? Y'all won't believe how bad it started raining. We got soaked and wet, which was fine. It's okay. And then it rained so hard. It was thundering and lightning into the point I just sat here in the car. And we've been out here like all of 5 minutes probably before it started raining. I'm gonna say that. So it's all good. So one monkey don't stop no show. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna keep on this mindset. I was excited about getting my workout on, getting back to the outdoor activities, and just nothing like being outdoors sweating, because that's where I get most of my great sweating and outdoors. So yeah. So y'all listen, y'all know what, I was working today, right? And something came to my mind. And y'all, I do want to know something. Is it just in my family? I'm just saying this is pertaining to my family, because this may not be everybody else's family. And y'all, I apologize if I'm not looking at y'all. Y'all know I'm starting to drive, so I want to make sure I'm safe. But anyway, when it pertains to your family, I'll roll it up, and the matriarch of the family, do y'all notice that the dynamic of the family changes? Like, for example, when the older head, the matriarch, whether it be the grandmother that kept everybody together, the mother, the granddaddy, whomever, the moment that God calls that person home, it seems like the dynamics of the family shifts. And I don't understand that, y'all. I do not understand that for the life of me. It's like we're still family. Grandma would want us to continue to move on, still do family reunions, still gather together and love each other. But what we doing? We're clicking up. We're clicking up. We're getting in clicks. We don't fool with them. Big mama gone now. Big mama used to say them, I don't like so-and-so. Oh, I tell her a piece of my mind. If it weren't for Big Daddy or Papa, whatever you refer to that matriarch as, if it weren't for them, or I let her know. She don't know me. He don't know me. And y'all, it's not even about that. Life is so short. My grandmother, my grandmother on my dad's side, her nickname was Shugg. And I think my grandma, she earned that nickname for a reason, y'all. Y'all don't mind me because my hair got wet, so don't mind me. I'm still wet. So if you see wet spots on me, hey, this is the finished product of what the rain did to me. But anyway, my grandmother, her nickname was Shugg, right? And she lived up to that. Shugg was a sweetheart, and it was to the point where she controlled everything. Hell, if it came down to the family reunion, what the meal was gonna be, Grandma was the one that orchestrated everything. She gave out orders. Hey, y'all do this, y'all do this. I'm gonna cook this, we're gonna make that. Okay, these are games we need to play. We need to get this game for the children. Make sure you call so have them to come. I know they don't always do right, but invite them anyway. You know, that's how the older heads used to do. The newer generation, it seems like now that the matriarchs are no longer here, the morals, all the things that were instilled in us growing up, and that family bond and that love that we used to have, it's not even there anymore. It's not authentic. When my grandmother passed away, right then and there, I knew immediately that there was going to be a shift in the family. And you know why? Right then and there, it was aunts and uncles, and you know, they were getting together saying, hey, yeah, we're gonna do dinner, but we're just gonna be for the siblings. Or we gonna do so and so, but it's just gonna be for the siblings. You know, we gonna let y'all know when we gonna include y'all on the reunions. But when my grandma was living, ain't no such thing as letting me know when you, no ma'am, no sir. When that family reunion was going on, she knew about it. You understand? She knew about it. You knew about it because Big Mama told you what was going on. Shugg told you. Grandma, they all told what going on. Did y'all invite so and so? It's not like that now. Why is it that we can't continue to keep that legacy that the elderly, that our ancestors left behind? Why can't we continue that legacy? Why does it have to be everybody doing their own thing? Oh, I don't want to hang with them. I don't want to invite them. Oh, they don't cook like that. It's okay. Big Mama, Grandmama loved us enough to the point where, guess what? You may not know how to make sweet potato pie like Grandma did, but guess what? You make a sweet potato pie that tastes good. Your greens might not be good as granddaddy greens or auntie greens, but guess what? They good. Or if they not that good, guess what? Let me tell you what Grandma taught me. Because it was always a time where I was in the kitchen. I may have caught a session of how to make a dish, and my sisters may not was in the kitchen that day. They may have been playing, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just wondering, why is it that the dynamics of the family has to change when the matriarch is no longer alive? It's like the grandmothers is the one that keeps the family together. And soon as the Lord called them home, nobody don't want to fool with nobody. And it carries on like that for years and years and years until, guess what? It ain't no more family reunions going on. It ain't no more family reunions going on. It ain't nothing going on except for a whole bunch of dysfunctional behavior. And that's the thing that I cannot stand, y'all. And I'm not saying this for everybody's family, but this is what's going on in my family. You know, I can't remember the last time we had a family reunion. You know? It's more so to the point of where the family reunions, they're much needed, y'all. That's how my children get to know who their cousins and their aunts and uncles. That's how we keep up with each other. I look forward to that. All my life, my adult life, really being a kid, growing up until just about a few years ago. I think the last family reunion we had was back in 2019. No, it was 18. No, it was 19, I think. But anyway, long story short, those family reunions are so fun, y'all. I love when I look back over my pictures and I see, man, you remember that? Oh my God, so came. And then when you start talking about family and those gatherings, that's what keeps us going, y'all. And that's what makes our grandparents and our ancestors happy. And it does their heart good to know that we can continue on what they started. It was some older heads that started these reunions. And it's the younger, newer generation that's more so everything. They're so self-centered to the point to where they could care less about a family reunion or a tradition. You know, when my grandmother was living, it was a must. Holidays, you got to pull up over there. She wanted to see all her children, and she meant that. Y'all were gonna come over here. You were gonna eat. You ain't got to help me clean. You ain't got to help me cook nothing. I want some help, but I'm too prideful to let y'all know I want some help. That's my grandma used to be. I'm going to be in here cooking everything, and then I'm going to complain about nobody offered to help me. When we did offer to help you, grandma, but you were like, no, I got it, baby. Y'all can just go sit down and enjoy yourself. I don't know why the older heads are like that. Those good southern cooks like that. You know, my grandma, we from the South, so it's more so like a dang old shoot. They in there cooking. You got them good smells coming through the house. And every time you go in there, peep in there, check on them, they be like, no, I'm good, baby, I'm good. Yeah, y'all just enjoy yourself. But when it's all over with, boy, they be on the phone talking to their friend. Good, I cooked all that food, child. There was about 50 of them over here. Yeah, I did it all by myself. And you be sitting there like, grandma, now you know I offered to help you 100 times. And you told me no 100 times. But that's just what, so they can get their bragging right. That's what I used to tell my grandma. You just want to get your bragging right. You want everybody to be talking about your food. I ain't gonna steal your thunder, girl. And she just would laugh. Because my grandmother, God rest her soul, she was blind. And you would never see a blind woman get down in that kitchen like my grandma used to get down. Never was a dull moment or none of that. But I'm just wondering, y'all, when is family gonna get back to being family? I really miss those days. You know, me and my kids sometimes sit around and we reminisce on the days where we used to have family reunions, because we used to do family reunions like every 2 years. And I had a conversation with my uncle, and I was like, hey, we need to get back. Who's on the committee? And he was saying, well, yeah, oh, it's on defrost. He was saying that he was over the committee and one of my aunts, and I said, y'all need to get it popping, you know? Because some of my uncles and aunts, they get together and do their own little reunions. And then we hear about it after it's over with, but it's like, yeah, we just did this one at so-and-so house. And I'm like, if grandma was living, none of that would have happened. If she heard it, she was going to tell so-and-so, y'all pull up over here. Because, see, we family. Us is all we got. And that's true. So I live by those memories, y'all, and I live by those good old days, and that's what keeps me going. So a lot of things that we can't control, but family is all you got. Some of them you can deal with, some you may not be able to deal with, and that's fine. But for those that can come together and get along, then go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, because when life is over with, all we'll have is those memories, y'all, and those pictures that we take with our t-shirts on, letting everybody know whose side, who daughter you is, family of this, a child of this. You know, it's just beautiful to see that family tree, and to see how good God has been to us and how many generations have been here. I was blessed to live, let me see, that wasn't my I was blessed to meet my great grandmother. I remember my great grandmother. She was living and she was mean. So it's just amazing. Like, if we hadn't had those family reunions back in the day, my grandma lies, I don't think I would have even known her. But she was like, she was up in age. I think grandma, she was like almost 100 when she passed away. She was 94, I think, or 95, they say. But she was well on her way to turning 100 years old if God had let her live. And I think she had lost her sight. And she still was living by herself. That was an amazing thing, because I remember we went over there, and no, she hadn't lost her sight yet. She was losing her sight. Her sight had got really bad. And we went over there, and my dad and them, we always helping. It's just amazing now that I think about it. That was my daddy grandmama. That wasn't my, grandma. That was my granddaddy's mama, my daddy's grandmama. And just amazing how we were all in the same room. And I remember her talking to my dad, move those books over there and pick that. She was ordering them around. And I just thought she was so mean. Y'all get out here with all that laughing, But I hold on to those memories, because a lot of people can't say, they can only hear stories about their great grandparent. And I was blessed to meet just a great grandparent. And as far as with my grandma Shugg, I was blessed to meet her auntie, which was my grandmother's auntie, but she raised my grandmother because my grandmother's mom passed away. So my auntie Bess, she raised my grandmama, which means she was like a grandma to us. Even though she wasn't, but she wasn't a grandma, but she was just like it, because she was older. So, all right, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I just want to come on here real quick and talk about the matriarch and how the dynamics of the family shifts, and it just changes once those older heads leave this earth. And I don't know what it's gonna take for us to get back to that bond how we used to have it. But God knows I miss it. If you got family, y'all, now's the time to start talking about family reunions, gathering. It don't even have to be a family reunion. Let's get together. Let's do certain things. Let's go here, let's do this, something, because it ain't a day that go by that I don't see a person that's passed away. So RIP this, or RIP that, or hearing about this person. I'll say like, you heard about this person? So my thing is, it's all about taking the little time that we do have left, or the big time. We don't know where our time is, but we just want to make sure we're making the best of that time. That's all. So listen guys, I want to tell you thank you so much to my subscribers, my new truly, my day ones who've been rocking with me since day one. I thank you guys so much for loving me, for showing up for me, for watching my videos, whether they be entertaining, boring. I hope you guys hear something, see something in my videos that sticks with you, resonates with you, and that you can carry on with you in your day-to-day life. For my people that are just visiting, passing through, thank you so much for stopping by and choosing to click on the video of Pamela Yvette. I know it ain't gonna make me mad if you hit that thumbs up and if you subscribe, okay? So just make sure you keep on looking out for me. Turn those notification bells on so that when I do upload or post a video, that you will be the first to know what your girl got going on out here in these streets, okay? All right, y'all. Well, I love y'all, and I thank you so much for listening to me just rant and just put my thoughts out there. Y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful day, and I'm gonna talk to you later. Bye-bye.